everyone, it's Jenny from the Edison Public Library, and I'm here today to make with you Popsicle sunflowers. Now, I know September is coming up quickly and the end of summer is almost here, but it is not the end of summer just yet, so we still have a little bit of time to enjoy these sunflowers. So what you're going to need today for this craft is you're going to need some paint. So it could be any color you want. I'm going to do the traditional colors of like a sunflower. So I have yellow and I have green for the stem. You're going to need a pencil, a scissors, some paint brushes. You're going to also need a piece of cardboard. You are going to need popsicles. I have my whole box of popsicles right here. You're not going to need too many of these because we are going to break them in half, but probably about, I'd say, about 9 you're probably going to need. I'm going to use for this craft a mini terracotta pot, but you do not have to use this. You can use whatever's laying around your house. I do have some glitter, so hopefully I don't forget it today, and we do put it in. And you're also going to need some brown construction paper. That's just if you're going to use the terracotta pot. But you can put this popsicle sunflower in anything. So to get started, what you're going to need is probably about 7 or 8 popsicles. So I'm going to count mine out. Perfect number. Okay, and what we're gonna do with these popsicles is we're actually going to break them in half, or as close to half as you can get them. So you wanna break all of these in half. Okay, so I have my popsicles all broken in half. Just be careful on the edges because they are sharp, so I'm gonna put these off to the side. You're also going to need another one single one that's whole. I'm gonna put that to the side as well. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my cardboard. So what I did was I had a box and I needed the cardboard, so I just ripped the corner of the box off. If you don't have cardboard, you probably could just use construction paper, but I do recommend something that's a little bit more sturdy, like cardboard. So if you have like a box laying around the house that you can rip a little piece of the edge off, that would be great. So with my box, I'm going to draw a circle. And you want it to be kind of a wide circle. Don't worry about making it perfect. So I have my circle, and I'm going to take my scissors and cut my circle out. Okay, I'll put those on the side. So the next thing, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my glue gun and I'm going to begin gluing the popsicles that are broken in half to the back of the circle. So parents, you may want to help assist your children with the glue gun portion. So I'm going to get started with that. You just want to glue the ends, the broken part of the popsicle, so it looks like this. So you're gonna wanna layer your popsicle sticks on top of each other so you can have more petals. So this is what the front of your sunflower will end up looking like. Just be careful, you wanna make sure that back dries completely before we flip it over, because some may need to be re-glued down depending on how flat you got it against the back. So now I'm going to get ready to paint. So while that's drying, I'm going to grab my paints and I'm going to pour them out on a plate so I have them in front of me. Okay. So now that my popsicles are all ready to go, I'm going to begin with my yellow paint, and I'm just going to take my paintbrush, dip it in, and begin painting the popsicle sticks. I put down a tablecloth underneath so I don't have to be really careful not to get it on the tablecloth. So I'm just going to begin painting and we'll go from there. Okay, so since I finished the outside of my popsicle sticks, I'm going to now take the time to use my glitter and put it on the outside of my leaves. I want to do this while the paint is still drying, so I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of glitter. Okay, I'm going to try and pick this up from the middle. And just tap it out. So my popsicle looks like this right now. And the next thing I'm going to do is take that same paintbrush that I just used and wash it off real quick. And now I'm going to paint the middle of my sunflower. And I mixed some green and yellow together because I wanted it to be a little bit of a different color than the green that I'm going to be putting on the stem. And I'm just going to paint. You can make this part any color you'd like. You can make the leaves any color you like. I just want it to be green and yellow for myself. Okay, so now my popsicle stick and my center cardboard is complete. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my next popsicle, which is going to be the stem, and paint this one green. Okay. Alrighty, so now my stuff has been completed with paint. I'm going to let it all dry before we move on to the next step. Okay, so our stuff is dry now. And since it is, I'm going to move on to the next spot, and it's using the terracotta pot. I have my construction paper. It was a little long, so I'm going to kind of break it up into a couple of different sections. I'm probably going to save most of it for another project, but what I'm going to do with this is cut it in halves. Since my terracotta pot's so small, I really don't need a lot of this, but I'm going to just kind of crinkle it up, because this is going to be our dirt. And I think that's good to start. So we're gonna put this over on the side for now. We're gonna return back to our beautiful sunflower. And you're gonna need your hot glue gun again, because we have to hot glue the back of the stem to the back of the sunflower. So I'm just gonna take my hot glue gun and just kind of give myself a little dot, a couple dots, so it sticks. And I'm just going to put it right there. Okay. So I'm gonna let that dry. While it's drying, what I'm gonna do is take my terracotta pot. Now, this popsicle contraption is a little heavy, so I'm most likely going to hot glue gun my sunflower to my terracotta pot, because I just feel like it's not going to stand up correctly. So I might try and glue it to one of the sides. While that's drying, I'm going to begin to stick my dirt in to my pot. And voila, you have your sunflower terracotta pot. You can stick this outside. You can put it anywhere you'd like, but you have just completed a beautiful terracotta sunflower made out of popsicle sticks. I hope you guys enjoyed this craft. I hope to see you soon. And if you guys do make your own, please feel free to drop it in the comments below. I'd love to see your crafts. Have a great day, everybody. Hope to see you soon. Bye.